Hiya guys, listen, as you all know, I put it out there the other day. I'm teaming up with my sponsors, Ringmasters, to do this instructional tutorial video to help you assist, get your kids fit, active and healthy while you're in your home okay. This video is going to be edited, so what I'm going to do is some of the exercises you've got to do for 30 seconds for the round. There's going to be 4 exercises each round, and have a minute to 2 minute rest in between, and do 4 rounds of each exercise. They're going to be split up into 3 sections, okay? Like I said, the videos are going to be cut short, but when you do it and integrate it with your child, each exercise 30 seconds, change to the next exercise, four exercises in 1 round, 4 rounds, a minute or 2 minute round rest in between rounds, depending on how it's affecting your child, okay? Cheers. Right then guys, this is going to be the warm-up to the exercises. All functional mobility, stretching, getting the blood pumping, warming you up, opening up the hips, joints, everything ready for the exercises. They're ready to start, okay? So when we start off, okay, yeah, in the walkaways, hips to the floor, get back up, stretching your hips, keep your legs straight, stretching your hamstrings and opening up your hips. Push your hips forwards up the top. Okay, all functional, all mobility, all stretching. We need the hip outs now and back in. Okay, out and then back in. Loosen up those hips. Out and then back in. Out and then back in. Out and then back in. Okay, engaging those glutes, all those little muscles in the hips, and loosen up those hips and opening up those hips. Go into full body crossovers. Okay. Working up your legs, stretching out your chest, your rear delts, shoulders, loosening up those joints, getting all that synovial fluid into those joints. Okay, 30 seconds, don't forget. Okay, there we go. Okay, this section is going to be the strength and conditioning phase, okay? For young kids, toddlers, you've got to make it fun for them to capture their imagination. So you can do 1 or 2 things. You call them frog jumps, okay? And you put your hand up and say, reach up and touch my hand, make it fun for them. You know what I mean? Say, come on, jump higher, you know, make it fun for them. You've got to keep them engaged, okay? Or you can do this one. How far they can jump forward. So jump, jump. You can do this in your living room. It's easy. You've got to stretch right down. You've got full range of motion. Okay, stretching as well. And getting some explosive power in their legs. This exercise is called superhero. That's what I call it for kids. They're dorsal raises, but like I said, you've got to make it fun for kids and capture their imagination, okay? So what we want the child to do, on the floor, reach out like Superman, okay? And what you tell your kids is to raise their body and their legs at the same time. Hold, and then down. Back up and squeeze. Tell them hold it, say come on Superman, make it fun for them, use your imagination, and down, okay? And up, raising their legs, and they'll naturally engage all their lower back and their glutes and work muscles they didn't know they had, okay? This exercise now is called beasted load, okay? So what we want the kids to do now, we want to, on all fours, okay? Want to come forward and back, okay? Forward and back, forward and back. It's a good functional mobility exercise. This getting full range of motion, stretching hips, legs, so important. Okay, I'm targeting the hips and the legs because most of the kids are on computers, sat down, and you want to try and open up these hips, okay, so they don't have posture problems in the long run. It's called the bear crawl. There's 2 alternatives to this. The one I want is the second one I'm going to show you, but not everyone might be able to get a grasp with it. But a bear crawl is good for me. Normal bear crawl, legs up straight, going forwards and backwards, okay? Going forwards and backwards. But the ones I prefer and are much more beneficial for opening up these hips are hovering. Try and hover closer to the floor, okay? And see how I'm turning my hips and my core, opening up my hips, okay? It's good for posterior chain strength, okay? And backwards. Stretching, transferring body weight, okay? Good for opening up those hips. Really good. This is going to be the last section of the training session, okay? Going to be concentrating on CV system and cognitive function, agility, reaction times, okay? So 30 seconds, you start off, you've got to do this with your child. It's a game of touch, like you're boxing, and you reach in, touch, and let them touch you, and try and be evasive. Just moving around the room, touch, let them touch you, try and be evasive, okay? Footwork, agility, and keep going for 30 seconds, okay? Right then, this one's motor skills and cognitive function, okay, again, and reaction times. Trying to get your kids' brains firing, all those neurotransmitters waking up again, okay? So I haven't got no one I can demonstrate with this, but I'm just going to instruct you what to do. So you get a ball, pretend to throw it. Get your kid to react. Throw it high, throw it low, to the left, fake it, get their brains thinking. Throw it high, throw it low, make them catch it, okay? It's all about reaction times. Where's the ball going? When's it coming? Getting their brain working. It's called brain training, okay? Guys, you do a little agility circuit now, okay? Well, you can do this and set up a couple of tins of beans, okay? So what we do is called fast feet, fast hands. So we're going to zigzag across the room, okay? So what we do, crouch down, turn round, and back. Okay, last exercise now to finish off. Get your kids shadow boxing. Teach them to move. Okay, bit of footwork. Just a bit of mobility, okay? Transferring body weight, lateral, backwards, forwards. If they're comfortable, get them to throw some punches out. Just a little bit of movement, okay? That's all it is. Bit of movement, tying all your muscles in, work it together. Nice and light, nothing crazy, okay? Throw some slips in, teach them some slips. They'll get the grips of it. If they're young kids, just let them bounce about. Just let them do it. Don't matter what they look like, as long as they're moving. Then guys, hope you enjoyed that. That's just one basic session to get your kids active and healthy during this lockdown. Next week, I'm going to throw in some exercises stapled across this band work. You can buy these bands at Ringmasters, okay, online. Check out the website. Very beneficial for your kids. You don't realise how many exercises you can do with this, all over body workouts, and this is how I'm going to do and show you and instruct you all next week, okay? Cheers guys.